Welcome back to Diman Regional. Today, boys soccer on tap on Fred TV as the playoff-bound Bengals host the Southeastern Hawks in a makeup game here at the Harrington Athletic Complex. Evan Mastard with you here on Fred TV as we get ready for the game. It is kind of chilly here at Diman. We're looking at a game time temperature of just 56 degrees and lots of clouds. Diman coming into play, as I said, heading into the state tournament. These guys have had a tremendous fall season. They've been plagued with some injuries down the stretch here, but right now 12-1 and 2. A very impressive 2019 for the Diman Bengals. On the other side, the high-flying Hawks had a bit of a tough season out in Easton, Mass. They are just 1-8-2 according to the MIAA. There are a couple games that are not updated here, and unfortunately the Hawks head coach Nuno Sanchez has come down with pneumonia, so it's assistant coach Stephen Callahan on hand with us today running the varsity team for the Hawks. So a bit of a tough go of it there for Southeastern. Not a lot of wins, unfortunately. Not going to be a playoff team this season as we are underway here at Diman. That's the Bengals led by second-year varsity head coach Manny Botello. He's been with Diman for 12 years, so no stranger to the program, but took over varsity last year. That one going out of play, and it'll be thrown in by Enrique Montrand, number 3. We'll run down the starters that we were given pre-game for both sides. We'll start with the Hawks. In goals, Walter Vieira. And then we'll have on the field, as you see, nice move there around the defense. Shot on net by Jack Cordero, and it goes out of play. So the Bengals with an early chance. Back to the Hawks here. Number 3, Enrique Montrand. Number 4, Marshall Fredrickson. Number 10, Timothy Pomar. Number 12, Nelson Furtado. Number 27, Benjamin Ing. Number 31, Kevin Fernandez. Number 33, Owen Maciel. Number 41, James Roselle. Number 46, Flavio Montrand. And number 5, sorry, a little out of order here. Number 5, Ian Lacey. And for the Bengals, Diman having to bring up some JV players. They have 5 starters out. 3 of the starters are Coach Botello's top 3 goal scorers. So been a bit of a challenge here down the stretch, but nonetheless, the Bengals are heading to the playoffs and hoping to get healthy before the tournament begins in about a week from today. In goal, it's Daniel Reese. And then the rest of the lineup is as follows. Number 2, David Tavares. Number 5, Jack Cordero. Number 8, Juan Riasco Alvarez. Number 11, Gonzalo Chaves. Number 13, Aiden Bernier. Number 15, Nicholas Silva. Number 17, Jordan Mora. Number 20, Kevin Luca Lopes. Number 22, Aiden Cordero. And number 33, Sean Borges. We have some good news and some bad news to pass along. That unfortunately, for in terms of the playoff picture, the Durfee field hockey team lost last Friday. You saw the field hockey senior night ceremony on our Facebook Live posting. And unfortunately, the Hilltoppers, the ladies, did lose on Friday, which means they got bumped from the playoffs. They had to win Friday to make it in, and that must-win didn't make it happen. Unfortunately, they fell just a little short. So the field hockey team not making the tournament this year. But here at Diman, the boys' soccer team is. At Durfee, the girls' volleyball team is in, and we did just moments before we went on here, this being a Tuesday, the 29th of October. Volleyball brackets came out today, and the Lady Hilltoppers volleyball team will get to host Whitman Hanson on Thursday, which is Halloween. at 6 p.m. So trick or treat, not going to happen for a while for the girls that are going to be participating in the game at Durfee. But they've had a great season, and after 2 consecutive seasons making the tournament, this now the 3rd. After 2 years of having to go on the road in round 1, they've earned themselves a home game here in the first round. So really happy for Coach Bullier and the Lady Hilltoppers. Glad that they made it in. And again, you know, for Diman here, we'll know where the Bengals are playing. They got a busy week here. So Durfee's coming in tomorrow, and the Hilltoppers need 1 win to get in. They can get in to the tournament, the boys, that is. They're coming in tomorrow. And we'll get you their record as of today. Durfee's record is 5-6-6. So they've tied 2, and they beat Somerset Berkeley. So they'll end up with, if they win tomorrow, they should just get in. And I do apologize because I had said last week that if they the best they could do was tie 1 game and win 3. And I had my math wrong, so I do apologize. We correct that. So with 1 win against Somerset, they beat Somerset over the weekend, and then 2 ties, they have the possibility of getting into the playoffs if they beat Diman here tomorrow. They have to win. They can't tie. That won't give them enough points to get in. So if they beat Diman here tomorrow, it was a draw last time, 2-2 over at Durfee. But if Durfee can win here on Wednesday, they will get into the tournament as well. Then on Thursday, the Diman boys start the Voc Tech tournament. This is separate from the MIAA tournament, the state tournament. And a huge honor. Coach Patello very proud of the boys. They are ranked in the entire state for Voc Tech boys soccer, number 2 behind Blackstone Valley. That's really remarkable, and that's a fantastic achievement. So we congratulate the Bengals on that. So if they win on Thursday, then they'll have a game on Friday, and Friday are when the playoff brackets and seedings come out, which means that they'll be finding out where they go into the state tournament starting next week. So really, you know, for a team that's kind of battered and bruised a little bit, the schedule not getting any easier for the Bengals down the stretch. In terms of football, let me give you a little football update as well. Both Durfee and Diman not making the cut for the tournament bracket, so they got handed the week-to-week non-qualifiers matchups. And Diman is going to be home against Bourne this week, and Durfee is going to be home and get to host Bishop Stang on Friday. We're going to have that game for you. That's going to be Durfee's senior night, and given that Durfee is hosting Thanksgiving, we are imagining and assuming, based on previous seasons, that this will be Durfee's last home game before Thanksgiving. So we will have that one for you on Fred TV as well. That's a 7 o'clock game at Durfee, which, again, we're assuming will give Durfee 2 road games for the final 2 Fridays of the season before Thanksgiving. So this is going to be week 8, and Durfee will be home and Diman will be home. So respective fan bases can get to see some football here in Fall River. Our first look at Diman was a couple weeks ago when they hosted Conley. It was an 8-0 shutout of their Fall River rivals, and we had gotten some highlights of that one. We didn't cover it in its entirety, but we did get some stock footage and then some highlights for air. And Diman was very impressive in that one. Again, they were at full strength at the time, but they were very impressive. You know, it was 2-0 at halftime in that one, and it never felt like it was close. And then after we had left, because typically when we shoot highlights, we just, you know, we kind of look for a certain number of goals. It's not always a set amount of time that we stay for. because it's a different method of production than a full broadcast, of course. And we left at halftime because Diman got a goal with maybe 5 minutes left in the first half to make it 2-0. We left at halftime. Come to find the final score was 8-0. The Bengals put 6 up on the Cougars in that second half. So this team can be very explosive, and their wins this season have been just that. They have not been really many close games. It's been big time wins for Diman throughout 2019. You know, these boys are putting up a lot of points, and that can make it difficult. And in putting up a lot of points, they're not allowing a lot of points. So that's why you're getting these big margins of victory. Ball is going out. The tumble as the goalie for the Bengals, Daniel Reese, taking out one of the forwards for Southeastern, sent the Hawk flying, no pun intended. Daniel approves of that pun. But I was serious. It wasn't any pun intended. But seriously, you know, we're talking 4-0 here. 7-0 win, 7-3, 6-2, 9-1, 7-3, 8-0, 5-0, 5-0. I mean, these are some big wins. That's not normal. That's not normal for soccer. You got to have a really good team to be putting up goals like that. And the Bengals have had a good season here. They had a great season. Strike good. It's been a great season. So the only hope here is that, you know, Diman can kind of get rid of this injury bug. Some of the injuries not too good, unfortunately, for those top 3 goal scorers for Coach Botello. There's a knee injury, a groin injury. You know, that's tough and fairly substantial, according to Coach. So that's makes it very difficult. This is going to be a tough play here. Going to try to set it up for goal number 1 of the afternoon. And, oh, it stays in. Nice job defensively. I believe that was Montrond, number 3, who kind of slowed up Gonzalo Chaves. And then able to make the play was Vieira before the ball went out of play. So that took away a corner kick. So good work there from the Hawks to keep it scoreless. Chaves trying to get in there again. Off his teammate's shoulder, a whiff. That was Roselle who missed the kick there and almost gave the Bengals a second chance. Yeah, I say it all the time, but I really, truly enjoy coming here to Diman because this view of the field is so much better than Mac Aldridge Field at Durfee. And it's simply because of the height. I mean, we really are, at minimum, twice as high, if not more, than over at Durfee. And it allows you to see every inch of the field for football and for soccer. I mean, it's so much better. There's the first one of the day. The Bengals on the board. Kevin Lopes breaks the ice in the 12th minute. 1-0 Diman here. 27:50 to play in the first half. Great goal. Got to the corner and then found the corner of the net, no problem. Right past Vieira. And for a team, again, that's missing 5 starters, that's big to score the first one and score it fairly early here. We're in the first 20 minutes of the game. Let you play with a lead, and we talk about it so much. When you play with a lead, it makes all the difference in the world. And that goes for really any sport, because then you can control the game. You have the advantage, and the pressure's on the opponent to make things happen. When you have the lead, you control it. Football especially, you know, because it just charges up your defense. I think football is probably one of the biggest games. If you score first, you really can control the pace of that game. But here in soccer, just as important. Baseball, very important, and softball, because, you know, then it gives your pitcher runs to work with. So Anytime you start out in front, it puts pressure on your opponent, and that's where you want to be. You always want to be in front. It's tough to play from behind in any competition. Alvarez trying to get it to the outside here to Bernier. Met with some resistance on the defense. That goes out of play off the head of Roselle, right in front of Lopes, who just scored the goal. We're going to see a throw-in for the Bengals. Actually, I think it may have been a foul as well on that. I did hear a whistle. Passed back, taken away by Fernandez, and that's going to go out of play. Bit of a breeze kind of coming at us from the Watuppa. Maybe a northeast direction coming from the northeast, I should say. But nothing like when we did football last week here last Thursday after the big rainstorm. The wind was blowing right up the field, and it was pretty nasty. I mean, depending on which direction you were driving in terms of the football, the offenses on football, I'll tell you, it made a big difference. Headed toward the box, cut off, and a chance here for Diman. The ball's still in play, but now rolling out. And I believe the Bengals are going to get a corner kick out of this. And they will indeed. And it looks like, I believe that's either number 5 or number 8 in the corner. So it's either Cordero or Alvarez. Tough to see. Not sure if Daniel can see here with the lens. Either way, kick on its way, and it's going to go past, and it's going to roll. Oh, it's kept in and then kicked out by, let's see, who. Oh, all right, so it was kicked out by Roselle, but with his toe still on the ball was Chaves. So therefore, Southeastern ball. I'll tell you, but one heck of an effort by Chaves to even get there and stop it, as that ball was sailing, and it was going out of bounds fast. Bernier across the middle, and that was it was a pretty good corner kick as well. I mean, just a little long. It did, like I said, it kind of sailed a little bit, and the wind blowing at us probably didn't help because the wind took that ball, I think, a little bit. Centering pass, good feed, and then the defense buttoning it up. Marshall Fredrickson getting the block there. Ball never went out of bounds. Everybody napping, including, I think, including our official. And Diman going to throw in. Man, nobody had went to that ball, and finally the Hawks did. That one up the field. In the direction of Mora, who sent it back down, and now a foul being called as Jack Cordero was there. He got tied up with Benjamin Eng in the box. And I think this may be a penalty kick for the Bengals. It sure is. Diman going to get the penalty kick here, and doing the honors and trying to make it 2-0 will be Alvarez, number 8. Whistle. Vieira ready. On the ground, and it's 2-0 Diman. That ball actually not kicked very hard either by Alvarez, and I'm wondering if Vieira was even expecting something on the ground. So the foul proves costly for the Hawks. And as we roll up on 21.5 minutes, it's 2-0 Diman. They whistle it around the 40. It'll be a free kick for Frederickson. Good kick up the field. It's been over 10 minutes since the Hawks got the ball down anywhere close to the box. Diman has completely overpowered Southeastern here in this first half. That one up the sideline to Aiden Cordero. Good pass to Lopes. Now Alvarez, and letting it go out of play. Might have been a tricky play for Vieira, so electing to let it go out of play and not chance that it become a corner kick if he juggled it. Smart play there, having to range, and the ball was coming in quick. And that's typically one you just let go. Taken away from Frederickson, and the Bengals turn it around. The pass up the field. Boy, the Diamond is fat. Oh, what a centering pass and a good save from Vieira. Second chance effort here, and another save from Vieira. Both times, Shavs taking the shots on net, and both times denied by Walter Vieira. Boy, Diamond, the Bengals turned that one around and got down the field in no time with a perfect setup. But nice goalkeeping there from Vieira. This could easily be 3-0 right now. Down the field, and Reese waving off the defense, says, I'll take it. Daniel Reese, a senior goalkeeper. Good kick, getting down right to the circle at midfield. Now the ball control is really what's been impressive here for me, for Diamond. Another great feed, Lopes foot race to the ball, and it's kicked away. Throw in for the Bengals. Oh, another beautiful set in front, and he had Cordero there, but just didn't get there fast enough. Bengals have really created some great opportunities for themselves. High kick. Wow, that one getting way up there. Some serious elevation. And a trip, not going to draw a whistle though. Goal kick from Reese, one of the few in this first half as we roll up on 15 minutes. Excuse me, 16 minutes to play. Low line drive kick off the heels. Down the field once again, another opportunity for Shavs as he takes the shot on net and just missing Cordero again, who was just a tad late getting there. But again, a beautiful setup in front. Timing off by maybe a split second here. And some of these sets that we've seen, and then the save from Vieira just a couple moments ago as well. I mean, the Bengals could easily have a 5-0 lead right now. That one on the ground, and it's just wide to the left. And take nothing for granted. I know Southeastern has had a tough season, but I'll tell you, the Bengals, despite the injuries, look pretty darn tough. Subs coming in, 3 of them for the Bengals as we wait on another goal kick from Vieira. The Lady Bengals are, I believe, playing immediately following this one, and there's a lot of decorations being put up, streamers and stuff, because senior night. We were actually supposed to have that game for the ladies. That was originally on our schedule as Lopes looking for his second, setting it up in front. Oh, and it's just over the crossbar. Another beautiful set offensively. But yeah, you know, the Lady Bengals, we were supposed to have that one. It was originally a 3:45 start. Then the schedule also showed a boys game against Fairhaven at 3:45. And then that got changed to this makeup game here at 3 with the girls following. And unfortunately, we already had something later this evening. So unable to get the girls game today, but we congratulate the Lady Bengals class of 2020, all the seniors who will be graduating, who are enjoying their final girls soccer match. The Lady Bengals not making the tournament this year, so this will be it in terms of the home games for the seniors on the team. So we wish them the best. What we'll do is we'll check and see when at halftime, if they're doing the senior night ceremony immediately at the start of the game. Try to get a couple photos on Facebook. Oh, that's a foul. As Cordero went down pretty hard there, tumbling as he was double teamed. So going to be a free kick from just outside the box, right at about the 20-yard line. And that ends up being just under 30 yards to the goal. It's a good spot to be in. Right through. Tough bounce there, but Vieira able to make the play. Fed down the field, right to Vieira. Boy, he had Bengals coming in from both sides. Another high booming kick off the head of Bernier, who redirects it toward his forwards. Going out of play there on the far side. Couple subs, some changes, and now a throw in for Diman at about the 40. Another throw in for Diman. Keeping the ball moving down the field. Oh, taken away by the Hawks this time, but quickly taken back by the Bengals. Sent back down the field. Out of play. But another good spot. Diman way down the field once again. Oh, nice cut back there from Cordero, sending it toward the net, and it's good. Finally connecting in front with another teammate. Diman has tried that centering pass a number of times in the first half. This time, it pans out. And it was number 14, Benjamin Cabral, with the third goal of the afternoon for Diman. 7.5 minutes to play in the first half. Picture perfect. Great cutback from Cordero to really set it up. Had the defense fooled. Had an open lane, quickly shot it towards the net, and breaking over there was Cabral to bury it in the corner. Diman's only loss came against Fairhaven, and that was just recently. Again, 12-1-2, so that's 15 games played. This one's game number 16. Fredrickson trying to move it up the field, and Noah Auclair actually took it away, and now he just took it away from Ian Lacey as well on defense. That's out of play. Number 40 unable to keep it in. Another chip shot toward the box. Rolling toward the corner, chasing it down is Katarina. Aaron Katarina. It goes out of play. And the Bengals will have a corner kick. On the ground in front. Coming back. Deflected. Oh, we got a player down as well. Ball still in play. And now a whistle. Wow, I'm surprised by that. Montrond is down. But a lot of times, and we saw this in the Durfee game against Brockton last week, and Jake alluded to it when he was on the air with me, that play doesn't usually stop. Usually you got to try to kick it out of play until play stops. A lot of times they let it continue, and the Bengals, with a prime opportunity there, the ball was still loose in the box. And the official halting play. Well, while Montrond is being tended to during this timeout, we'll also take the timeout. Stay with us. Just over 4 minutes to play in the first half.
Hello, I'm Kelly Susie Young, Election Commissioner for the City of Fall River. You will notice some changes at the polls on November 5th. State-of-the-art voting machines will be used for the November 5th election. These are the same machines we used in the September preliminary election. You will see blank ovals on the ballot. Please, completely fill in the oval next to the name of the candidates of your choice. Most municipalities in Massachusetts use the DS200 system. Now we do too. Training sessions are available upon request. Please, make time to vote. It is your civic duty. We hope to see you at the polls on November 5th. If you have any questions, our poll workers will be happy to help. Thank you.
Welcome back to Diman. Montrond did get up and was able to walk off with very little help. So we'll go back to the action here. It's going to be a drop ball. And the Bengals, this is kind of what we saw against, again, the Durfee-Brockton game here on Fred TV last week, is Diman kind of giving the freebie to Southeastern here to get it out of their zone. So the drop ball went to Diman because they had possession, and then just a soft kick over to the goalie, to Vieira, to let him kick it away. It's just kind of good sportsmanship. Now, the clock did not stop initially on that injury timeout. I think about 10 or 15 seconds rolled on it. So looking at this point now, it says 3:20, probably closer to the 4 minutes, 3:45 left to play in this first half. And we're just estimating, of course. That's approximately what we have left. And again, Diman up 3-0. The Bengals with some more substitutions. Garrison Manchester, number 3, he's into the game. Coach Patello, he was telling me too, is, while obviously for brackets and playoff seedings, it does matter to an extent. He doesn't want to wear out his team, or chance any other injuries, considering they're already short. So, he did say that if they get a lead, or he may end up just resting some of the starters, and it's late here in the first half. That might be what we're seeing now. Also see there Jacob Monty, number 27. He's into the game. So some of the starters from earlier have taken a break as we roll up on 2 minutes where the clock will stop and the officials will take over the timekeeping duties. Short kick When trying to loft it, Eddie Acosta had trouble there. Lost his footing. Was able to get it to Christian Rodriguez. The foul called on number 40. Going to give the Bengals a free kick at the 25. That one didn't really pan out for the Bengals, kind of right toward one of the Hawks defenders off the head. Didn't get enough elevation on the kick. Soft kick to Reese. Kicks it away. Acosta off the head. Cut back there from Sean Borges, number 33. That's the end of the first half, folks. A 3-0 Bengals lead after 40 minutes in what was a dominating first half of action here at Diamond Regional. All right, we're going to step aside and we're going to cut to the Durfee boys senior night ceremony from yesterday over at Mac Aldridge Field. Jake Fitzgerald covered that for us. And so we'll have that ceremony for you right here during the halftime break. We'll see you on the other side with the second half.
Ready? Good. I'll just stay right here.
Stay right there.
Yeah. Just go down the end. Go down the end of the yellow line. One, two. Thank you. One, two. Thank you. Oh, that's nice.
Nice. Made it.
Nice job. You made it.
Get in the middle. Get in the middle. Get in the middle. Get in the middle.
I could have.
One, two.
Yeah, unbelievable.
One, two. We just get one big group picture with everybody. We get one big group picture.
Excuse me.
All right, players, we'll face this way. Get with your parents. We'll face. Let's do a group picture.
Woo, by myself.
Vamos, Cris. Liga, Cris. Ready? One. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
Honor, courage, sacrifice, pride, our city. Fall River has traditionally been in the forefront of honoring our nation's soldiers, sailors, Marines, and airmen. Vietnam veterans took the initiative to secure rights to an 80% size replica of the Healing Wall for Veterans Bicentennial Park. The names of over 58,000 fallen heroes will be engraved on the 360-foot long replica wall. 100% of the money raised benefits the building of our Vietnam Veterans Memorial Wall in Fall River. Help build our wall, which is scheduled to open in 2020. The meaning, the spirit, and the value of the wall is everyone's. Be part of this exceptional, once-in-a-lifetime project. To make a donation, please visit vietnammemorialwall.org or connect with us at facebook.com.
Welcome back, folks. See the North Watuppa Pond through the trees, which are amazingly, it went from, nice foliage to already almost looking brown and dead. Like we're starting to lose it already as we head into the end of October here, as we head into November. Diman taking the field. After the halftime break, the Hawks were waiting for them. Diman used the last couple seconds that they could. And now we are ready for the second half. Bengals up 3-0 as we switch sides. Evan Massoud with you on Fred TV. It was a very impressive first half for the Bengals. Looking to keep it going here against the Hawks. We were talking about the kind of the playoff picture in the first half, and it hasn't really been a great fall season here in Fall River, unlike some of the recent ones. At Durfee, like I said, girls volleyball, really the only shining team in the fall for Durfee. Field hockey not getting in this year. Girls soccer having it rough. Boys soccer, as I mentioned, they have to win here tomorrow if they want to get in. It's really a must win. It's coming down to the final game. They have the chance, but they've had an off year after losing so many starters to graduation last year. Here at Diman, the girls soccer team, they've had a tough year, as has the girls volleyball team. So it's really only the boys soccer team here that's made a splash and picked up a good chunk of wins. So kind of been a little bit of an off season for a lot of the teams here in the Fall River area for fall sports. But nonetheless, a couple teams that are in have really had good seasons. Of course, the Durfee girls volleyball team, if you're just tuning in, I did mention as well that they're getting a playoff match at home on Halloween. That's this Thursday at 6 p.m. And we will have that game for you on Fred TV, as well as Durfee's, what we imagine will be Durfee's last home game before Thanksgiving. They're getting a home game this Friday as part of the Week 8 non-playoff matchups. And they'll host Bishop Stang. So that should draw a pretty good crowd because Stang not far away. And in fact, you know, there are a lot of people from Fall River whose kids go to Stang. So that should be a pretty good crowd at Durfee. So again, we switch sides here. So Diman in the black and orange defending on the left side of the field, and the Hawks in their white and blue defending on the right side of the field now. So opposite what it was before. Chance for the Bengals here, and it's going to sail over the net. And it'll be a goal kick for the Hawks. Tumbling down to the ground. That was number 16, Kobe De Silva. Gets up okay, though. Good save by Reese, fairly routine. Cleared by number 40, but then cut off by Borges. One of the Diamond staff members here just caught taking off. Has a Subaru WRX, one of the performance models, a new one. They're so low to the ground that he had to kind of go on a diagonal to go over the speed bump. In this town, I just don't know how you could get any enjoyment of driving a car like that low to the ground, given how bad the roads are. There's so many potholes and rough roads. If you're gonna attack a speed bump on a diagonal, that's just not a good thing. I mean, they're cool cars. Don't get me wrong. I mean, my coworker Pam, you all know Pamela Martin. I mean, she's got a Ford Mustang. But even that has more ground clearance than the Subaru just did. But that's a rough ride because I've driven it around the city. And it's a rough ride. Sometimes we elect to take her car on a nice day when we got shoots going on. Played on the far sideline. Up the field it goes. Oh, here's a chance again for the Bengals. There is some help there. Might just take the shot, and he does. Just over the crossbar. Ben Cabral was breaking from this side toward the net as well, so there was help. Turned around by Devin Porto. Hawks having trouble clearing. Number 40 here has done a nice job. Oh, it's off the heels. Wow, kind of got in the way there. Down the sideline it goes. That was Jacob Monty, number 27, sent towards the net though. Nobody home. Nice play there. Easy play from Vieira. Able to scoop it. That one deflected and it'll go out of play. A shot taken by Timothy Pomar. Actually, a little bit of sunshine here late in the day as we've crossed the 4 o'clock hour. It's 4:01, 3 o'clock start. We actually started a little after 3. So, yeah, halftime was no more than 5 minutes. It could have been more than a 5-minute break. And I know that they're kind of pressed for time with the girls, taking the field immediately following this one. Out of play it goes. Bengals will throw in from down the field as we roll up on 30 minutes. So I want to remind everybody, said it on the last broadcast as well, that the election's coming up. Make sure you get out and vote. November 5th, 1 week from today. You're voting for a school committee in Fall River, city council, and mayor. It's a big election. It's the general election here for the city. So please, registered voters, get out and vote. Do your civic duty and make your voice heard. Voter turnout has been so low these last few elections that it's really sad. So we really want to get everybody out there to vote. On top of that, Veterans Day coming up. Pamela Martin will be hosting the annual parade. That'll be live on FRG TV, as well as our election coverage. I don't want to cut that short either. Our election coverage will be live on FRG TV that evening right after the polls close. And then here on Fred TV, we'll have just a few weeks down the line. It's amazing how quickly it's all coming down. In a month's time on Thanksgiving, we will have live Thanksgiving Day football from Durfee High School right here on Fred TV. So lots of stuff going on. A lot of events. It's a busy time. Reese calling off the defenders. Probably not a great idea because now we had to kick it out of play, and it's going to give the Hawks the ball deep down the field for a throw-in. Had help from his defenders. Should have just let them take it. Kind of surprising move there. Wow, calling a foul on that. I'll be honest with you, a little body check like that doesn't knock anybody out. I don't know. I find that to be a little bit of a tic-tac call. It's not like anybody went down. It wasn't a trip. It didn't really impede play. They're both going for the ball. And the officials have been pretty quiet anyway today with the whistles, but those are the kinds of calls, I don't know, it just makes me wonder what we're seeing here. I mean, this is a contact sport to an extent. I mean, there's going to be some shoulder rubbing. I mean, that wasn't anything egregious. It was getting beat to the ball and blocking out the other guy. He didn't go and tackle him. you know, it's a little different. Now, interestingly enough here, the sun is out, but I'm feeling sprinkles on my face. So the weather here just continues to play games with us. Been very strange weather these last 2 days. But I'm not complaining because I'm happy that we're actually getting some sunshine, because the next 2 days for any of the outdoor sports, not going to be too favorable, that's for sure. I mean, you could argue a foul there. They're both bumping, rubbing shoulders, but it's just going for the ball. There's nothing, I don't know. It's a weird call. Weird whistle to get moments ago, but nonetheless, we play on. That one sent toward the box off the head of Katarina. And it goes out of play. It'll be a throw-in. Yeah, getting a little shower, a little misty sprinkle shower here. Cleared away. Goal kick for Vieira. Another good kick, landing in the circle. Tell you one thing, the Hawks have done a nice job defensively. Again, I know that there were some changes made to personnel for the Bengals, trying to rest some of the starters that are still available. But the Hawks have really done a good job at limiting the chances for Diman here in the second half. We're about just over 15 minutes into the second half here, so almost halfway through it. And definitely they've done a better job. Diman has not had nearly as many opportunities to score as they did in the first half. So some good adjustments made by the Hawks. Something you like to see coming out of halftime, especially when you consider that, you know, aside from taking a timeout, that's really the other guaranteed timeout. That one really sails out of play toward the fence on the other side of the track. I mean, 3-0 score, and one of those goals was because of the penalty kick. I mean, really, when you think about it, a 2-0 game is not that bad when you consider the hurting that Diamond's put on so many different teams here in 2019. Even 3-0 isn't really much. So, and you've held Diamond scoreless now for almost 20 minutes here in the second half. That's not bad. There's definitely some adjustments. Again, different players on the field for Diamond as well, some of the JV players and non-starters. But even so, Nice pass back. I like that. Nifty pass from Auclair. Kick it by the defenders, go get it, redirect, centering pass, and it's gonna go wide and too far. Nice job there though from Ben Cabral. Oh, excuse me, my bad. That was Braden Xen. Oh, look at the speed here. Here's a chance, and it's good. Buried in the corner. Jack Cordero with his second of the day. And it's 4-0. Speed thrills and kills in this game, and it showed right there. Past the defender, went and got it, and took the shot. Tailing away from Vieira. Right into the side of the net to make it 4-0. Across the field to Fredrickson. Going out of play as Lacey let it go, knowing he'd have to throw in. Flying in. Cordero again, can he keep it in play? Yes, he does. Tremendous effort. Goes back to Fredrickson. Minutes gone here in the second half. 20 minutes to go in the game. That one going on top of the net. And it'll be a corner kick for the Hawks. Headed and going out of play. It was off of Fredrickson. Pass up to number 7, Fredrickson. Oh man, he is frustrated. He knew he had a chance at it. And he gave it up too soon. Tumbling down. That was Colby De Silva. Waited too long to get the pass to Cordero. Now a chance again for Diman, looking for number 5. And it's blocked by Vieira. Great save as he bats it out of play. That was Catarina who took the shot, but he had help. He had Cordero who, if he netted that one, would have had a hat trick. Corner kick for the Bengals. That one on the ground. Not much elevation there. Reese making the play. Easy scoop on one hop. Bengals with 6 shutouts here in 2019. They shut out the Hawks earlier this season. That was one of them. It was a 5-0 win. They've got a 4-0 lead here. So Diman has outscored Southeastern 9-0 in 1.5 games. Really have had Southeastern's number. But again, 6 shutouts already. And that's in 15 games. Bengals looking for number 7 here. There's a trip. 15 minutes to play. Perfect feed. Can he beat the goalie? Oh, what a save by Vieira. Tumbling down to the ground goes De Silva, who punches the grass as well, slamming the hand down. And that's the competitiveness that you love to see. I mean, you're up 4-0 with 15 minutes to go, and you're pounding the ground with your fist because you're mad that you couldn't get the 5th goal of the game. That's the kind of fight and aggressiveness that this team has had all year long. Going out of play. Unable to get there. Great attempt from Aaron Katarina. Oh, good pass up ahead, and it's defended well. But a chance for Southeastern. It's going to go just wide to the left. Christian Rodrigues trying his darndest to get Southeastern on the board against these Bengals and was unable to do so. Be a goal kick for Diman. Bernier going to the far side. Hawks having a hard time turning that one around. Now finally do, but it's cut off by Cabral. Back to the far side and chasing it down. Almost a collision there. Montrond goes out of play off of Diman, so Montrond gives way for the throw-in. to Eddie Acosta. Down into the corner it goes. Centering pass. Cleared away. Hawks finally clear it out of the zone. And I think there's going to be a foul back here toward the circle. And there will. It'll be on Southeastern's side of the field. They're kicking from about the 45. Strong kick by number 40 down the field it goes. Lacey turning it around, but didn't last long. And another throw in for Southeastern. Final 10 minutes of play here at Diman. Bengals with the 4-0 advantage. Closing in on win number 13. Lacey working the sideline. Nice job, but he's going to get cut off. Goes out. Sun shining brightly again here late in the game. Oh, good speed there from James Roselle. He beat De Silva to it. Unfortunately for him, it went out of play. So De Silva with the throw-in in the box. Little floater toward the net. Ball loose in front. Oh, a swing by Cordero. And it takes a shot as it goes out of play. Man, that close to goal number 3. Now the pass up the field. Good footwork from number 9, trying to keep it away from De Silva. Cleared away by Roselle, but it goes out of play. That's not going to get it done. Cordero trying to go end around, taken away by Roselle. Clean defensive play there. Oh, that's going to go out. Led him too far. Cabral not able to get there. We're waiting on a Hawks throw in as we roll up on the final 5 minutes. Final 5 minutes of the contest. Oh, nice pass. Hawks trying to set it up, but they lose it. It goes too far back. Benjamin Ing. Is it back to Montrond in the box? No penalty, but Fredrickson in some pain. Shot on net and the save by Reese. Toughest save of the day. And now he'll go and check on Fredrickson, who's rolling and grimacing in some pain. Much like the first half, an injury here within 5 minutes of the conclusion.
Hi, my name is Laura Ferreira. I am the Director of Traffic and Parking for the City of Fall River. As the school year begins, we want to remind everyone of the school zone safety laws. Crosswalks are here for a reason: your safety. Please use them. Always wait for a crossing guard to stop traffic and escort you safely. Drivers, please use caution when entering a school zone. 20-mile-per-hour speed limits are strictly enforced as mandated by state law. By being respectful and patient with one another, we can all arrive at our destination on time and in one piece. Thank you for your attention. If you have concerns or questions, please contact my office at 508-324-2123. Let's have a wonderful school year.
Okay, we're back here. Fredrickson getting helped off the field, definitely in some pain, so disappointing to see that toward the end of the game especially. But never like to see anybody get hurt, obviously, so hopefully nothing major for him as the season getting close to the end for the Hawks. Only a couple games left on their schedule. They have to be done by, I believe, Thursday's the cutoff, Halloween, so the goal kick as we resume play here. Again, just 5 minutes left in the game. Clock is stopped. That's something new this year, stopping at 5 minutes and then allowing the officials to take over instead of at the 2 minutes. But that's just for the second half. I'm still never got a full reason as to why. I find it a little strange, but we go with it. If that's the rule, then that's the rule. The players got to deal with it, so do we. And that's it. Because in the first half, we stopped the clock at 2 minutes. And that's going to be a foul. Yeah, I think initially the reasoning behind the whole stoppage early prior to 0 is that with stoppage time, if there is any, you know, when the clock goes to 0, players might hear a horn and they might think, oh, or they're counting it down, and, or the crowd might also think, hey, why are they still playing? So there could be some confusion there. But so I understand that, but I don't quite understand why they stop it at the 5 minutes for the second half. I find that to be kind of a strange rule change. But as I said, if that's what it is, then that's what it is. You know, doesn't hurt us any because we're calling it either way. Another shot on net. Oh, it's just wide to the left. Katarina making a bid as it goes off the post. Wide by inches. Another shot. The one hopper played. Ooh, they called that out of play. I thought Auclair was going to be able to keep that in. My guess is maybe the foot, maybe his planted foot was out of bounds. So therefore you're playing it out of bounds, you're not playing it inbounds. That's what I think it might have looked like, because the ball never touched the ground. Short throw into Lacey. And now 40 trying to make his move. I apologize, we don't have number 40 on the roster. I'm assuming he's one of the JV call-ups for the Hawks, because I did go over the roster with assistant coach Callahan, who's running the team today, and he was not on that list. So might have been a late addition right before the game. That'll draw a foul. So a free kick for the Bengals at the 30. Over the pile and right into the hands of Vieira. Tracked it the whole way, no problem. And that'll go out as well. See no sense of urgency for the Bengals, obviously just trying to run out those final minutes here. Clearly going to win, it's not a question. The outcome at this point, it's more of a game of keep away and just run out the clock. Cordero went down. And that's going to be a foul on Diman. A little over aggressive that time. I think that was Bernier on the far side. Out of play again. Reese kicking it out of play. And that's the game. The whistle sounds. The Bengals win again here. Number 13 on the season. What a great season it's been. 13-1-2 with this victory. A 4-0 shutout. Their 7th shutout on the year. Second time they beat Southeastern. Both times via the shutout. 9-0. The total differential between the two games. The Bengals continue to show why they're one of the best teams in the vocational soccer programs. One of the best teams in the state this year. All right, we'll look forward to their playoff matchup when that is announced. Please be sure to like and follow us on Facebook at Fred TV Sports. All the tournament info will be posted there for you as soon as we know what the matchups will be. Thanks for tuning in to boys soccer from Diman. Once again, final score. Bengals defeat the Hawks 4-0 on their home field here in their next to last game of the season. For Daniel Keating behind the camera, I'm Evan Massoud saying so long from Diman Regional.